The reason why we got Danny DeVito is because he and Mark Messier are producing a TV show called Game 7 with Amazon. It's almost
about iconic Game 7s.
Yeah, it's like
cool.
It gets me so mad because
it's like,
that's my fucking show.
Yeah.
I have a deck. I had a deck 5 years ago. What the fuck, right? But like, whatever. It's Danny DeVito, it's Mark Messier, like, and it's with
Can't
like,
be that
I think
mad
Connor.
at him.
He's like, it's whatever. No mad. So I saw that and I was like, well, let's just try to get Danny DeVito and let's try to get Mark Messier, and then I was able to get Danny DeVito. I don't even think we talked about the game that we did.
Danny DeVito, yeah. Matilda was on rotation. in our
We
house
talked
a
about
lot.
Matilda.
Dude,
Did you really?
that film, the way it's shot, is really cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you call that, but it's like,
Well, Danny DeVito,
you know what I'm talking about, yeah?
Yeah. Danny DeVito, he doesn't get enough credit. He's an incredible like producer.
Yeah.
Like he produced Pulp Fiction. Like
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know
There's
that.
a lot of
not
movies
know
that he was
that.
like an incredible producer on. Matilda being one of them.
you talk about twins?
Yeah. Because yes. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like me bringing up Half Baked to Jim Brewer.
Yeah,
Jim Brewer,
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
listen, I gotta do it.
'Cause
I'm like a stoner at heart. We gotta talk about Half Baked.
I love twins. I thought it was a good movie. dude.
Because then like a lot of times like we'll prep with Jules ahead of time and something will like stick and like we just watched like a collection of like some of his most famous scenes and there was like some scene from Twins that Jules just kept saying over and over. And then
God,
Danny
that's so
Danny
funny.
did it too, and he was so cool and it had a blast.
Aqua Velva.
That's
It was
really
like
funny.
tonight is the night or something like that. Like those songs or something like that.
Yes.
funny.
Tonight, tonight.
Yeah. And then Jules was just like, well, like me and Gronk when we're together, people think that we're twins.
Oh my god, that is so. Wait, did you guys do a graphic like that where you made Gronk and
we might have done that.
and
yeah, we
Jules
did.
twin? Yeah, I think I remember.
We're
seeing
all over Photoshop and stuff like that.
that. Yeah, that's funny.
When you were in film school, did they reference a film as the standard? Besides Jaws.
I think it would be standard for certain things.
Yeah,
right. So if
A
we're
lot of
talking
standards.
right, if you're talking about like cinematography, it's like The Conformist.
Mm-hmm.
You got to watch The Conformist for what they were doing. If you want to talk about like storytelling, you got Citizen Kane or innovation. So there was no like this is the movie, and it's so subjective, and everyone has their own opinions.
Totally.
But yeah, there was like some movies like Jaws is a great movie. There was one like Tootsie is like widely regarded as one of the
Really?
like structurally sound like scripts.
Gotcha.
Like story structure.
That's
there's,
what's
like,
his
some-
name?
Dustin Hoffman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say the guy from Meet
Yeah.
the Fockers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why can't I think of his name? Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So, top 5 movies. Do you have 5? I mean.
Apocalypse Now, Breathless, the French film, not the Richard Gere American one. The Life Aquatic, although
With Steve Zissou.
yeah, although I've been liking Darjeeling Limited more from Wes Anderson recently. If I had a Pulp Fiction, I just watched. I don't know. I don't know.
Did you see the Phoenician Scheme or whatever?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah, Wes Anderson, like I loved him, and then it just feels like he's like now the same thing happened with Woody Allen. He's just like replicating himself.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
They become
I mean, you know, I've
caricatures
seen none of the
themselves.
movies you guys just named, right?
Yeah.
By the way.
Who
My
did-
top 5 is like Old School, Wedding Crashers,
Fun.
4-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
You know,
Who did Magnolia?
that's Paul Thomas Anderson.
Okay.
Yeah, who has a new movie out now?
Yeah. That's another battle or something.
yeah.
One battle after another.
Yeah. Oh, I was literally looking to
Sean Penn,
Yes.
Benicio, and
they're doing
Leo.
they're doing a very special screening, and it's great being in LA as a film person. It's called VistaVision, where it's like I'll bore you. I'll refrain from boring you on the details of it, but essentially it's a bigger image on 35 millimeter. They shoot it they shoot it vertically versus horizontally, so it's a bigger image. So that it hasn't been like a movie hasn't been shot in VistaVision and just presented in VistaVision in like 40, 50 years. And there's a movie theater that Quentin Tarantino owns near my house now, the Vista, that's showing it in VistaVision. So I'm going to go try to
that's
see that
cool.
when I go home. We'll see. But yeah.
Yeah.
What's an example of a bad movie that you don't like?
Oh, most of them.
What's an overrated movie? What's a movie that people like highly regret and you're like, just doesn't do it for me?
Oh.
Dude, Where's My Car?
I'm not a huge fan of Scorsese.
Okay.
Now, I appreciate his craft.
Sure.
Right? I can see that's a good movie. He's a great
my
storyteller.
God,
He's
they're
doing
so
some stuff.
watchable.
But I just like
Oh my God. They're
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
like me and
No?
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah.
the quarterback he was, but I've
Yeah.
just never been
Yeah.
been a big fan of the guy.
Yeah, he's an all-time filmmaker, one of the greats, one of the best, innovator.
But it just doesn't.
It's just not.
click for you.
It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Even Shutter Island.
Nah, I would say the Scorsese
Departed.
movies I like. I actually don't like. I like The Departed, and I like Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
I like some more of his later stuff. But like Raging Bull, like I know it's a good film. I know I know it's a good film. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
What about Goodfellas?
I mean,
it's too
art's subjective.
You know
Movies,
what?
music,
totally.
art,
Yeah, yeah,
visual
yeah.
arts.
It's
all
kind of the antithesis of like competence porn, right? It's like guys that are just like
I love
it's
that
all
phrase, by the way.
falling apart in anxiety. I don't like anxious movies. Like Uncut
Same.
Gems is a movie. It's an incredible movie. It's well crafted. I can't watch that. I want them to achieve greatness.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't mean there's no obstacles.
Yeah.
But I just want people to like make stuff happen. And I absolutely, it's a pet peeve of mine. It's maybe just I'm getting old or turning into my dad. But it's a pet peeve of mine of like whenever like an obstacle or a beat in a movie happens where it could be resolved by just the two characters sitting down and talking to each other. I hate that. If it's like a miscommunication spirals off into all this like drama, that just bothers me to no end. Because you sit down and talk and you can solve it. Like it's one thing, we got to solve a meteor hitting the planet. Okay, let's figure it out, right?
Okay.
We got to
Go up there with
guys
go up there with a big drill.
to find the moon. Yes.
You don't want. You can't teach astronauts how to be
Right, so you're gonna
drills.
get guys
you gotta
on
get
the
drillers
rig.
to be astronauts. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my God. Steve Buscemi, I don't want to pay any taxes ever again. Wasn't that his like request when they were like trying to
I think so,
negotiate
yeah.
what they wanted from the government in order to do this? He's like, I never want to pay taxes ever again.
When Tom Hanks said Houston, we're back, or I can hear you, or something like that, I was like, the tears. Like I just remember, like it was the score playing in the background and stuff. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's is that it? Is it Apollo 13 Survival? No, I don't think that's one. I gotta find out the name of this
Netflix one?
the name of the documentary. But yeah, it was really, really good. And just so it made you realize how well done the movie was, how close it really was. Everything from the costume, the wardrobe, just to how the events actually played out. So many times, based on a true story are kind of bastardized, but this was really, really well done.
Ed Harris was
That vest.
Yes.
Something that's hard for me as like person who like makes it, and not to sound like a pretentious asshole, but it's the suspension of disbelief, right? And so that's like the ball game for movies, right? If you're watching this movie and you don't buy it, you can't like dig into it and be a part of it. And for me, that's really hard because I'm always looking at it from a critical eye. It's like, oh, why did they frame it this way? Why did the music come here? Oh, I probably would have held it a little bit longer there. And like the truly great movies are like, you forget that you're watching a movie.
Yeah, you
right?
stop looking at it from an analytical perspective and really just enjoy
which my wife hates because it's like she can't just watch anything. It's like, oh, why did you do that? She's like, shut up.
My father was in theater his entire life, and watching a movie with him, if the lighting is wrong, is painful. He's like, that shadow wouldn't cast that way. This wouldn't do this. This wouldn't do this. This edit's bad.
Where's like if you're like driving in a car and it's at night, it's like, where's that light coming from?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The moon's not that bright.
Right.
Overrated actors.
I don't.
Or underrated actors.
I don't think there is over or underrated actors. I think it's casting. It's all casting, right? And like, did you cast the right actor for the right role, or did you cast the wrong actor for the wrong role? So I think every like a dog can be an incredible actor, right? Right? If you edit right, if you cast right, you know. So
like Ben Affleck's amazing, but Gigli was horrible. Mr. and Mrs. Smith was horrible. Like good actors end up in bad movies. Right?
Argo is another example of a competence porn movie.
Yeah, great movie. Saw that in the theaters too. Yeah. The Iran conflict.
Yeah.
Yep.
Based on a true story, they say.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. And Ben Affleck's beard and his hair was good in that movie.
We're big Ben Affleck.
We're kind of obsessed with Ben. Yeah.
Well, he's just had so many phases. I mean, there's stressed out, scruffy cigarette smoking Ben.
Right.
There's J-Lo era Ben.
He is a great director.
He's a great director.
Yeah.